Okay, here it is. Let's see if I can get through this. This is probably going to be a long video. Here is the first of 3 projects that I'm working on. I'm calling it the Mix and Match album series. There's going to be 3 albums, 2 signatures or pages in each, full of flips and flaps and pockets and everything else. And they're going to measure around about the same size because the pages, ta-da, are all the same size. So this project, this album is approximately 10 1/4 by 9 3/4 with a 2-inch spine. So here's a look at the cover. The spine is just plain. I played with the back a little bit, using up some of the scraps because I only had 1 full package of paper. I had the 6 by 8 paper pad, and then it came also with the cards, the ephemera cards, and I used most of those. So I'm going to try and get this all in the camera, in the shot. So this is what happens when you open it. Okay, so you have your front cover, and I was going to do a sliding mechanism, but I didn't like the way it sat. So I rigged it so that it opens like this. Okay, so this is what it is. I'll pull it down. So you have a spot you can tuck here. I don't have anything right now to tuck, but you can tuck in right here, put your photo, and you have a waterfall. And then you have the same on the bottom. I still have to do some gold. I'm hoping I got through most of it, but I'll still do, I have a few gold spots to decorate. Okay, so then you open this flap. I'm going to have to move it over. Okay, and you got a spot. I got a little bit more to do, but I was too excited about showing you the video. Another pocket. I may have to expand the spine a little bit because it got, with the double matting and the gold and stuff, it got pretty hefty. But so then you've got a pocket here, and it also came with the stickers. So I just threw them, I used some, so I just threw them in this pocket for later. Because this is going to be my album, and I'm going to fill it with my family and my kid and everything. But this paper collection, the Simple Stories Heart, it's old, and it is kind of more geared for in loving memory. You know, like if you lose a loved one and so on and so forth, as you can see. Whoopsie. From the message here. So there's room, like right now in the album, there is room. I'm not quite done this because I kind of ran out of paper. So I've got to figure out how to get the bits and pieces to work. So, but as it sits, you will, this one's going to be hard. You will get to use, you will have a spot in the album glued right into the album for between 50 and 70 photos. Okay, so this pops open. So as you can see, I used some of the Vintage Ancestry, Simple Stories Vintage Ancestry in the album as well. Okay, so then you got oh, here it is. And now you got a stacked pocket, another stacked pocket. I'll leave that one out. And then we got a couple of different, this one was going to be in the album, but it became a photo mat instead, or a booklet. I didn't mat the back because it's already pretty bulky. So you can put that in this pocket. It's pretty much the only place that it's not too thick for. And then we've got this style, which is not totally done because it's for pictures. So there. Sorry, trying to keep everything. Hopefully I'm in. And then you've got spots for pictures. And I did different closures. I tried to use the least amount of magnets as possible. And I think I may only have magnets in a couple of spots. So you got a big pocket here. And then turn it sideways so you can see. Hopefully you get the idea. And then this is also a pocket here. And then this is a flap. So I didn't decorate this here for bulkiness yet. I'll put a picture first and then we'll go from there. So that just tucks in and that keeps it quite closed. So different closure ideas. So then this opens and then you just have like, this is a stack pocket, but I didn't like just a photo mat. So I put one of those little clippies, but I didn't have a gold one. So I had to use that one. So then here's the other one of those booklets. So that just goes like that. And then I did take out a few, like you could put a photo here instead. But I took out and I put a few because I'm going to have my mom in here and she's passed away. So here's another one and I only did the 2 strips on this one. So that just goes back in there. And the gold really, I really like the gold. Okay, so now you're going to see a little bit more of the ancestry. So then that opens up like that. And then you think the album is done here, but it's not. So you've got a little fun little, you know, pop-up, I guess, what you would call it. And then you've got a tuck spot here for a photo or whatever. And then you've got 2 flaps here. Hopefully you can see it. And then this is also a tuck spot. Okay. And then this is a tuck spot. So you got lots of room. This is a pocket here. And then these are each pockets, but as you can see, okay, this is a Catherine Scrap style pocket. This I thought was really cool. And it'll hold probably 2, like you could probably put 2 photo mats. 1. So you got 16, 2 photos on each photo mat. So you got 16 photos here and 8 photos here and 8 photos here. So for a total of 16 photos just on these 2 flaps. But like I said, this album will hold, just in the album, glued like this, will hold between 50 and 70. So you can load it up or you can keep it with just a few and enjoy the matting and everything else. So I hope you like it and you visit other videos on my channel. And this will be a tutorial eventually. I have to work on it. It'll take me a little time, but it'll be a purchase tutorial and it'll be in a Facebook group. That's the only way I know how to do it right now. So that's what we're going to do. Thank you for watching and I hope you come back again.